Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Talkin Fight.
Welcome to another episode of Talkin Fight. Go ahead.
Welcome, Talkin Fight fans, to tonight's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike Orr, and my man, Eric. Joining us tonight, Mr. Behind the Scenes studio man, still hiding in the dark, kind of. Doesn't really want to show his true identity, I guess. You know what it is, guys. It's a slow weekend of fights. It's one of those weekends where it's a bye weekend, really. And there's nothing really major on the cards for Friday night or Saturday night boxing. But what we are waiting for, guys, is the next week's schedule, which we do have a couple of fights going on, which is the Fundora and Ocampo card and the highly anticipated Ben and Eubank card. Both are going to be super exciting, but it's not till next weekend, guys. That's unfortunate. Eric, yeah. Thanks for joining me, man. It was
anytime, brother.
It was going to be just me tonight, you know, and I guess it's nice to have somebody with me. But yeah, next week, man, what we're waiting for is the Fundora card, Ocampo. You know, this one, the Showtime Championship Boxing telecast. We'll see top middleweights Carlos Adams and Juan Montiel square off for the interim WBC middleweight title in the co-main event, while the IBF Junior Bantamweight World Champion Fernando Martinez meets former champion Jerwin Nkaja. And this one is in a highly anticipated 12-round rematch to open the telecast at 10 p.m. So, guys, you're going to want to mark that one down on your calendar. You're not going to want to miss it. This one's going to be great, man. You know, Fundora, 19-0 and 1 with 13 KOs, has rocked the top of the super welterweight division with a fan-friendly style and bruising toughness in the ring. And, you know, at 6'6", this unbeaten 24-year-old southpaw from Coachella, California, towers over his opponent, but has displayed an appetite for toe-to-toe combat from short range. Fundora shows, you know, a lot of skill in the ring. You know, I do watch the way this kid fights, man. He does like to get on the inside for such a tall fighter, which is kind of impressive, but, you know, it makes him take a lot of damage that is unneeded. And, you know, we got Ocampo, who is 34-1 with 22 knockouts, is riding a 12-fight win streak dating back to his first and only career setback and KO loss to current unified welterweight champion and pound-for-pound great Earl Spence Jr. in 2016. And during the 12-fight stretch, 9 of the victories have come by stoppage. And this 26-year-old from Baja, California, will have to be at his best if he wants to keep that streak alive against one of the hottest boxers in the super welterweight division, which is Fundora.
So awesome. That sounds fantastic. I really like everything you're saying there, Mikey.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, it's going to be a great card. But honestly, the one that everybody's waiting for, which is Big Talks, has got to be the Ben and Eubank card. October the 8th, guys, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The main card is set to get underway 2 p.m. Eastern. You guys, if you have your ways of streaming it, you can see a great undercard. I know DAZN does Before the Bell on their YouTube channel, so you can see all the prelim fights before that. But, you know, Eubank Sr. and Ben Sr. captured the nation's imagination with their battle rivalry during a boom era for British boxing in the early 90s. You know, the pair laid it all out on the line in front of millions on terrestrial TV, sharing 2 legendary battles in 1990 and 93. So this one is gearing up to be a battle of the sons of this rivalry, which is going to be great. So you know these guys are coming in here. They're going to be headhunting. They're going to be looking to stop each other. You know, Eubank Jr., he's 32-2 with 23 KOs. You know, heads into his blockbuster belt with Ben coming off a back of impressive shutout point wins over Liam Williams at Motor Point Arena. You know, and he showed his class by knocking down Welshman 4 times. You know, having previously campaigned at super middleweight, the 32-year-old is a former 2-time IBO super middleweight champ. He captured the IBO crown with a 10th round stoppage win in 2017 before defending his belt against the German legend Arthur Abraham and Yildirim. Following a huge clash with George Groves, for the WBA 168 world title in February 2018, in which he was defeated on points. Eubank Jr. reclaimed the IBO title in 2019. And then we got Ben, man. Honestly, he's a lot of hype. Talked about this kid, man. He's very aggressive in the ring. I love the guy's style, man. He exploded onto the world welterweight scene with a series of eye-catching wins that have propelled this big-hitting 25-year-old Essex native into the top 5 rankings with all of the recognized governing bodies. He sent out a vicious warning to his 147-pound rival by wiping out Samuel Vargas inside the opening round at the Cooper Box Arena in April of 2020, living up to his nickname as he took just 1 minute and 20 seconds to viciously halt the Colombian, man. The Destroyer secured a stunning knockout win over former world champion Chris Algieri in December of 2021, taking out the American with a brutal right hand in the 4th round on top of their bill clash at the MS Bank Arena at Liverpool. So this one has got all the recipe for a great finish, super knockout. I can't wait to see it, guys. But that's all that's going on this weekend. There's not much going on, man. If you do have ways to see fighting through streaming all these little club fights, if you can find some, I'll definitely be looking, because that's where I find all these prospects that I tell everybody during the week about. So yes, I'll be looking for fights to see if there are some. But guys, you can search them. There's lots of club promotions out there. They're really good. Just search YouTube. You'll find something if you want to watch something. I don't know what to say, man, other than enjoy your weekend of fights, right? When we'll have to see you next Friday, man, on the panel. Eric, anything you want to say?
Hey, buddy, you hit it all like a nail on the head. So we got
it. A nail on the head. All right. Well, to all our fans, man, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the panel. Sorry that there's not much more to talk about. Unfortunately, my co-hosts are all tied up doing other things, and that's why Eric, graced us with his presence today, usually behind the camera. Nice to see him out in front every once in a while. So, fans, we'll see you next week. Same time, same channel, new topics. You know what it is, man. It's your man, Mike, saying later.